Good evening, Randomania, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans. Guys, it's Gregory Puff hanging out. Wait, no, it's Gregory Claude hanging out with my co-coms Thunderpuff. How's it going tonight?
It's good. It's going to be a great night. Do you know why?
I have no idea. Why is it going to be a good night?
I got my stuffed crust Papa John's, fresh, picked it up, eating it right now as I do comms, and we got a 4-forced spring tournament pods race that rolled 2 black belts, 2 white mages.
This is interesting to say the least. We will figure out what the blursions are for the 2 classes here in a moment. The other thing that these runners agreed on is, of course, the forced war mech. So, this is Cake Pod. He got Dengwoo, who's 2-0, defeated Sonny Wrath and Pub of... Oh my gosh.
Fiend of Obsession.
Yes, thank you. Fiend of Pub Session. And Ale also lost to Sonny Wrath, but defeated Fiend of Pub Session. So these two are trying to make the whole pod go 2-1, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's going to be pretty awesome.
This is kind of a special moment here because Ale, Dengwoo, Gregley, and myself were all Fall League team members this last Fall League that we had. So this is kind of like a whole family get-together.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch this race between Ale and Dang. I really want Ale to pull this one out. But I also want to see Dang's face this whole time. I'm excited to see Dang on cams. I hope we get more awesome screenshots of him that we can turn into Discord emojis.
Dang, he really has become one of the popular faces at FFR.
You're right. It was Trenton, not Fiend of Pub Session. I am losing my mind here. Should really pay attention to life.
It helps sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tetron.
So Dang, or sorry, not Dang, sorry, Gregley. This party comp, I think most people are going to be like, they see a black belt, they see another black belt, like, well, I don't need 2 of these, I'm just going to get rid of 1. But when you don't have black magic, do you change that approach?
I'm not really sure. It really depends on what the white mage can do. If you get a decent spell, if you can find Fade in the first 4 levels, or if you can find a good harm spell and can take down some undeads, then maybe you can make something happen there. Depends on, again, what the blursions are, and we have no idea.
Ooh.
That looks like almost a vanilla.
We have regular old harm. We got Ruth, and then Cure 3. And then Lamp! We got Lamp in the first level. That's a good feed.
Yeah. Ale checking black magic, realizing can't do anything. Iron Chucks, though! Iron Chucks, we are good to go.
Iron Chucks +4? That's going to add some good hit and crit.
Yeah, +4. Those white mages just knock them down. That's double black mage this up. That's what I'm thinking.
Cap -3! That's 3 less evade than a regular cap. Doesn't change the absorb.
Yeah, it's actually a worse cap. It somehow weighs you down more. It's like a 10-pound cap you're wearing here. Not even going to take imps. Not interested. I would have at least potentially nunchucked them.
You got 8 chucks right now. You go in and you just swing those bad boys at Garland, I think. You got ruses.
Oh my god, you had harm, Ale. You could have taken the bones down. What are you even doing?
Hey, silver -3 gauntlet sounds pretty bad, but it's going to give you enough money to buy some magic at the next town.
Ooh, 9,400.
Money.
Yeah.
About 10k plus in those 2 boxes. That's beautiful in the early game.
Yeah, plus selling that silver bonk. Not a bad plan.
Oh, I like Dangwoo's strat here. We're gonna go on the bridge. We hit level 2 by taking imps. I bet Dangwoo's gonna check the magic over at Paroka and maybe get lucky with the fade or something.
Yeah, we're gonna Ale really interesting that he leaves his black belts.
But look at oh my god, dude! Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yes. Yeah, 99 hit or 99 damage. That is insanity.
I'm gonna tell you, I've had Fire 2, 2 Fire 2s not kill Garland. 2 black belts did better than 2 Fire 2s just there.
Oh my gosh. I know, because Fire 2 rolls between 20 and 80, and if Garland decides to resist with all the MDef he has, you're like, oh, 21 damage? 21 damage? Perfect. Thank you.
So Urban, what did I just see? Urban.
Crown? Yeah, Urban Crown. Tracker helping us out here, making sure we are paying attention, because We're just going to be.
Damn, look at this starting pack. We got gloves -2, copper -3, cap -3. That's like 3 absorb between those 3 pieces of equipment.
It's so bad. It's so bad. And it's like all the evasion. It's like I said, you know, a 10-gallon cap. The gloves are basically like leaded, you know, weights or whatever that you put on your hands.
You're gonna need 4 ruses if you equip all those.
Yeah, at least.
All right,
I think
Dengwoo's also. Dengwoo will. Wait, did he go to Provoca? Did I not pay attention enough?
No, remember, he just did the bridge boss
Oh.
early, so he didn't have to do it later. But
Okay.
he's in a much better position, at least as far as his levels are concerned. He actually put his white mages in the front row. But yeah, he's going to be doing some serious damage here in about 2 seconds with those black belts.
As long as they hit.
Completely. Yeah, what's going on here? Ale made it look easy.
Come on. 32. There we go.
Yeah, Greg
Right.
coming out there, 32
Ale?
damage.
Ale gonna check the white magic, maybe get some saving grace here, and
Heal
no.
3, the best spell in the game.
Heal 3, best healing spell you can get for the whole game. Invis 2 gonna help out in the early game, maybe even late game if we have to, but more than likely with Punch Man, we're not gonna worry about your Invis.
Picking up soft, I love it. It's one of my favorite spells to grab because for whatever reason, soft always ends up costing less than actually buying soft potions.
I just never really consider getting it if it's not in level 1 or 2, and there's other spells in level 1 or 2 that are okay.
Yeah, kind of shocked he didn't check the weapon shop here. Maybe grab some hammers for his white mages to get this battle to go by a little bit quicker. But we've got some melee pirate strats happening here because it's going to take a little while to take these guys down.
I like the Invis stress because you're probably going to lose a black belt or 2 if you just go round to round trying to kill these without Invis up. So this keeps the party safe from just like really bad turn order, really bad damage punches.
Yeah.
Keeps the speed going because you lose 1 black belt, the fight takes twice as long.
Yeah. Again, keeping those black belts in the front row, they're your main damage dealers. Kind of shocked with that. Like you said, I mean, pirates don't have much in the way of HP, but they do kind of hit hard in the early game. I mean, they can do like between 13 and 16 damage to you.
I like that Dengwoo tried to check the Matoya boxes, see if he could get lucky, but he really didn't. He just found more money and a power stick -4 that he could sell.
Yeah, at least the power stick can sell for something. We got Adamant from Bicky. Nothing great there.
But it does take us more that way. We already had our crown. So I'm wondering if he's probably going to go that way instead of going down to Crescent, if I had to guess. Because I didn't notice a good run off the hard reset.
Did you notice that the wood armors rolled down as well? So like
this game just does not want to absorb. This is just the naked seed.
Gloom Chew in chat wondering if we've got some magic blessings. I would assume not, based on the fact that they aren't getting any other magic on their people besides the white magic on the white mages. Dengwoo does check the weapon shop here, but I didn't see what was in there.
I think the stream just lagged enough to not see. If you get in and out that quick, you probably didn't buy any hammers.
Yeah, and it looks like he's not attacking with his white mages, so I'm assuming, yeah, there were no hammers in there as well. Ale doing the same kind of cheeky check here. Gonna get the cabin, the money, and the power stick.
Yeah, it's a safe play when you don't have offensive magic that can hit anything. You know, you got Home 1 that can kill bones and Geist, maybe even Geist on a high roll and stuff in the early game, but you really don't even have good undead killing magic right now.
Yeah. So Ale gonna go on ahead and turn in this Adamant as Dengwoo gets his Adamant. A little bit ahead, able to get some of the levels that Dengwoo tried to farm early, so he's actually kind of breezing along.
I like these boxes Ale's checking. I got a good feeling. No, it was not worth it. No, it was just 1,500 gold.
Dengwoo having a significantly harder time here against the Pirates as Ale gets, his fizzy soda.
Freedom, no.
He got William Wallace. Poor Dengwoo. Like, just could not land hits to save his life.
Ooh, Ale, don't do... Ooh, this is bad call. I would go down to Elfland before I do this.
Yeah.
The double base. Okay, he's just checking what the item is. He knows that the double base is the loot, and that we don't need to loot till the very last thing in the game, so we don't have to try to kill Astos early and struggle through with our offense.
Yeah, there's no way he could kill Astos with this party. Even Nunchucks +4, I think he'd be doing one hit, one damage if he was even landing hits.
And even if you're fishing crits, you're not going to get them often enough, and you're probably only going to hit for like 30 to 40 damage, and you're going to need a lot of those. All right,
yeah, luckily. Yep.
Chaco, we got an Oxtail and we have a Chime. That is not what you want to see with this party.
No, because that's like the omen of Floater and Sea or Sky. It's just, sorry, it's already telling us that. Let's see what we got at level 3 here. Exit.
Harm 2 and Exit, Invis 1.
Yeah, I would at least grab the Harm 2 for giggles.
Oh gosh, yeah, you definitely want to grab that Harm 2. Hopefully Fade here. Please, Fade, please.
Yep. No,
wow.
Nothing. Wow.
A-Rub, I mean, that could be an option.
Hey, that A-Ice rolled vanilla. That's pretty cool.
You're the only one that knows that. All right. Armor Shop.
Tracker.
Well, hey, we got one absorb.
Yeah, I said if we had a red mage, we could at least use that silver +3. Whew.
Well, man, it looks like Ale is going to go right into Marsh. He's not going to check Crescent first, which is a respectable decision because you don't want to back and forth if you can help it.
Yeah, to me, it looks like he's looking for over.
He is, and you know why? Because Exit's level 3 and his mages are level 4, and he doesn't have a charge to use it to get out of Marsh Cave yet. Which is smart. This is going to actually be a time save for him, even though he's taking time to stop the grind.
Dengwoo on the river system, I guess must...
Where was he taking fights at? Matoya?
I think
this lake over here.
Yeah, I think he was just on the way to Elfland and took a battle on the river system as he was like kind of jetting along, and the Caribs had Blizzard.
If he was trying to brave that river system from there to Crescent Lake and died, and then reset way back there, that would be harsh, but
yeah,
not too bad. All right, we got exit charges now, so it's time to go to... Oh, maybe we don't.
I think he just wants some extra, security levels.
Yeah, getting that exit charge is very important. And the good thing with having the 2 white mages is you really just need 1 on each, because if you have to go both top and bottom marsh, you can exit out with 2 exit charges from each. You don't need to level up the white mage high enough to have 2 on his own. So it's kind of nice to have the early exit, and in this situation, hard to get levels and 2 white mages.
Well, we just got to hope that nothing's crazy in Marsh Cave, because this party's not going to be able to run unless they somehow rolled up like, good luck or good agility or something like that, which, again, we still don't know the blessings right now. Hopefully...
I'm thinking... Let me deduce here. The white mage seems to have more HP than the black belt. So, might be like a plus 30 HP on the white mage. That's what it looks like, because they're not like outpacing the black belt growth, so they don't have like black belt vitality, I don't think.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I think they just have a flat 30 HP probably, or something like that.
Yeah.
Black belts, I don't know. They probably have like agility or something useless.
At least the agility would make sure you don't get hit as much. Does it improve your run chance?
Agility.
Or is it just luck?
Agility affects your ambush rate.
Oh, that's what it is. Ooh, Mucks hit hard and they have stun touch. That's no fun.
It also affects your evade. I think it's 2 agility to 1 evade, but something like that.
Well, at least you could equip all those cap -3s and gloves -2 if you had more agility, I suppose. Let's see here. First box, 2,700. Dengwoo gets his chime from the herb.
Find 3 ribbons, I think.
2768. We got the double.
Oh, hey, we can kill this. This is a fight you take with Harm.
Well, he doesn't have Harm. I don't think he picked it up.
Oh, he didn't pick Harm 1? Oh my gosh, Gale.
He did not pick up Harm 1 or Harm 2.
We're gonna have to have a
Granted, it did share the same slot as Exit, so it wouldn't really do him. Ooh, Rune Sword. That would be great if he had it.
But yeah, this is worth... I mean, you got 2 exit charges. Might as well exit out and keep that money and that sword to sell later.
Yeah, money's going to be key, especially if the next town, if he gets over to Crescent Lake, has like gold bracelets that rolled kind of high. He could at least afford one or two.
That's what I was just thinking. Is like this party's going to take a lot of money to kind of gear up for Absorb with pro rings on everybody and gold bracelets on everybody. Then you're still buying magic on maybe even 2 white mages, the whole seed.
Yep.
It's going to be a pricey one, so you want to try to keep as much money as you can without sacrificing time.
Well, especially since you don't have any spells right now. I mean, you're talking Harm 1 at level 1 and Harm 3 at level 3. Heal 3 and that Invis 2 are kind of the best spells we've seen.
2 gold.
And
Oh, there's our ship. Good call on Ale not to abandon Marsh and go straight to Crescent.
yeah, good. So not too bad. Do we have our canal? I assume not.
No.
Hopefully the seed's not trolling and puts the canal in the ice cave.
Oh.
Because this party is not prepared to do ice cave. Luckily gets away. He is going to check the spike tile. I do approve of this.
To be honest, though, if they had Harm 2 and they want the ice cave with a couple houses, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, take a few undead packs, get like 3 or 4 levels, go back out house, then you're feeling a lot better about diving. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally agree. The only thing I'm not agreeing with right now is that Ale is continuing to search the rest of these boxes. I think he's kind of, I think he should have just exited out once he found out we had B-sides on. B-sides is
I kind of respect this because you find a Zeus gauntlet or something that casts magic, it's huge.
Yeah, you got a point there. I just wouldn't risk it. I guess he hasn't really seen anything too crazy down in Marsh Cave, but there are just so many enemy packs down there. He could have gotten ambushed with like gargoyles with Blizzard or something since he hadn't seen them yet,
So many enemy packs in Marsh Cave, so much cheese in the stuffed crust Papa John's pizza.
Man, tell me all about it. What kind of toppings you got going on over there?
Well, the special they run right now, it's a $12 one-topping pizza, so I only get one topping. I just go with the classic pepperoni.
Nice.
It's got plenty of cheese on the topping. As I said before, the stuffed crust is massively stuffed. It's not like what you go to Pizza Hut and you can look through the crust and like binoculars and just see through the other side. You can't do that with this. This is top to bottom, filled crust, and this crust is bready and non-greasy. It's very soft, like a baked bread. It's very good.
That sounds amazing. I do like me some Papa John's stuffed crust pizza. So I mean, and the way you sold it, like you should consider maybe serving tables when you're done, teaching the whatever you do.
I have dabbled in the restaurant business a little myself in my youth.
But yeah, it looks like Ale finally making his way, not too bad on time, 15 minutes over to Crescent Lake. He's already done Marsh Cave, couple turn-ins. We know the double base, or the loot, is going to be out of Astos, but neither of these runners could kill Astos. Herb turned into the Chime, Adamant turned into the Oxyel, so we know at some point the seed is more than likely going to be Trolley with floater placement. But let's see.
Speaking of Trolley, Ale found a couple trolls off, I don't know if that was off the power cycle, but they were easy to kill and he got up to level 6. It might not be a bad idea to kill some of those.
All right, there's our gold bracelet that we were talking about. Did, in fact, roll up, and he has enough money to pick up at least one. And there's Fade, and it is in the exit slot. That means he has to do class change in order to use that Fade. That is the worst place to call it.
Oh, man.
And then
that was a gut punch right there. And did you see the Ruby was for sale for like 50-something thousand gold?
Yeah, I can imagine. This is like the only time in the history of the game where I would probably Kano and look for cash and before doing Ice Cave.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. I would even dive Agama floor if I had to with Exit and try to find cash, because you're going to need, just counting the bracelets alone, 76,000 gold to get 4 bracelets, 50,000 gold to get a ruby. You're looking at 130,000 gold almost just on Crescent Lake getting a couple things here and there. Then you got to buy all the magic and Fade at level 6 later. You got to keep getting money for pro rings later too. This is not going to be easy to keep your funds going.
Yeah, the Fade, man, that's just heartbreaking. I mean, why did it have to roll in that slot? Why couldn't it have rolled in any of the other slots that the white mage could actually learn? This game, I tell you.
Classic Airpoint might not even need a ruby. True, but I tell you right now, I'd rather buy that ruby and run it over to Sarda than run down to Waterfall, run into Oxyel Town, and run into Chime Town.
All right, so I really agree with this play that Ale's doing. I think we talked about it before. Not only for the money to get the gold bracelets before you head into Ice Cave, but you can find one of those lovely caster items. Like if you can find a Zeus gauntlet, black shirt, Thor's hammer or mage stick in here.
my
I mean,
God.
he would be.
A black shirt would be amazing with those R hydras right there.
Oh my gosh, you are not lying.
There's
Pro
a
ring.
plus too, so at least the best absorb we can buy has rolled up. Oh, a gold plus
and a
three.
gold
It's a
bracelet.
black belt special.
There you go.
Now, holy moly! I mean, with those two pieces of gear, those R hydras will hit for single digits, more than likely. That's not worth, I guess. I would consider maybe grinding solo black belt there and getting up to like 21. I know it'd be slow, but it's gonna probably pay off in dividends later.
Yeah, I think maybe he's gonna try his luck in Ice Cave here. Maybe get the key item out and see what he can do there. But no, I don't. I agree with you. Just to see what kind of damage you can do the R hydras with your two black belts.
They roll low. They can roll like 130 HP, 150 HP, something like that. They're not too bad.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, L gonna go for the full on just. He's got things to do. Dengwoo getting all the bad news out of Crescent as well. Lack of fade, just insanely expensive gold bracelets, and of course that ruby that's like 54 grand.
I'm hoping to see maybe an Ice Cave. We find a 3-eye grind with like less than 100 HP on the eyes.
Obviously ideal. That's the scary part about B-sides is like there's so many more encounters that can roll into spike tiles on B-sides. Obviously you'd like to find eyes with 100 HP, but you may not find them.
Mm-hmm. Our bones, again, harm 2 would be great right here.
Yep. You could actually take him down. But he'd be wasting all his exit charges. That's the only other thing too. Yeah. Dengwoo checking these top boxes that Ale did not check. Let's see if this pays out for him.
It looks like Dengwoo's very, very much on the look for some type of casting item, much more than Ale is.
Yeah. All right, Ale down onto the drop-down floor here.
Oh, this is another good fight. Use harm 2 on, man.
Yeah.
All right, luckily Ale is. Ooh,
trolls.
Yeah, Ale found out that those were easy to kill with nunchucks, but with 4 of them hitting that hard, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, loses a black belt and a white mage.
Yeah. Well, we're going deep.
I mean, he's got no choice.
That's not too scary of a fight to see.
Uh-oh.
They have something, though.
Uh-oh. Never mind. Our hydras are bad. They have toxic ambush.
Well, they found that a nuke!
Oh, a nuke!
Oh my god! No way!
Found a nuke!
They're gonna nuke all over the scene! They're gonna be in Sky.
Yeah, they're gonna be in Sky.
Might randomly see it in Volcano all by itself.
Yep. Luckily, they're not in Topher. Ale having a really hard time getting away from these Sahags. Gonna have to actually kill him because he's struggling to run away here. Gonna force him to take some levels here. Hopefully he gets turn order. Sahag, 1 hit, 1 damage. Just noticed his HP was really low, I guess because of the poison status.
Be really embarrassing if he died to poison here.
Yeah. Sahag completely misses. Dengwoo getting his pro ring and his gold bracelet. Gonna go on ahead and heal up. Didn't even get a level from that battle. That totally stinks. Go through all that trouble for nothing.
Ooh.
This is a bad battle.
Run here.
Yeah. Luckily, the Frost Wolves aren't going to do much damage to him, but those Frost Giants can.
Quality is very pixelated.
Yes, on my stream as well. Luckily, getting the Cure 3 out in time saves them. White Mage is down on a knee, gets the run. Do you check the other? He checks the box.
It wasn't even worth it at all.
Oh, I cannot believe he checked the box. Do you exit out and just come back?
I consider it, but he really didn't find anything worth exiting out. Anyways, it might be better if he dies to come in with 4 and try again and not have 2 characters at this point.
Well, if he lucks out here, and rates, and they can still hit pretty hard even with all that stuff. Oh, and he loses his black belt to a crit.
This hurts.
Yeah, Blam is probably not going to make it through this battle.
Blam using all the
Oh, heartbreaking.
Deng was doing what I suggested earlier, going on the Agama floor and opening up every box he can see. Ooh!
Sword, there we go.
Bane Sword is huge!
Yeah, our first avoiding the R-Hydras like the plague. I don't blame him there.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, ooh, that'd be great on that. Never mind, they have nuke.
They have nuke and toxic. you
don't want to mess with them. Man, Dengwoo coming out with some item magic that's gonna pay off spades. That Bane Sword's so good right now.
Yeah, I mean, he can at least do something. Oh, Vorpal -2, going ahead and sell that bad boy.
Unfortunately.
Gonna exit out. I like it.
I like it too. Don't get too greedy. There's only like 3 more boxes or something he didn't open in that floor, so.
Yeah. I mean, I can't get over how good that Bane Sword pickup is for Dengwoo. Like, right. I mean, it's not going to be great in Ice Cave because of all the undead, but I mean, he can always throw Bane Swords out and run with the other group and be able to at least cut big packs down.
It really only would be good against the Frostwolf pack. Oh, there's that canal.
Yep. Gonna check the rest of these boxes again. I don't blame him. Oh no, he gets ambushed by Blue and they have cracked. It kills.
Oh, the greed kills. He should just exit after that little.
I don't blame him though. You're still looking for good gear, but
man, that is insane. The cracked Nagas are going to show up in both the Sea Shrine maybe and in the
Topher.
Yeah, Topher. That's scary.
Yeah.
Ooh, and look at Dengwoo. He says, "I got harm too. I can take some levels here."
Yeah. I mean, this ends up working out really well. I mean, and he's got
he probably found at least a house, right? In Volcano, you would assume with all the boxes he opened.
Yeah.
He has 2.
Yeah,
there you go. So that I would just expel my charges, house up, and then take my dive.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cheesenator and Chat Point. Now, yeah, we're at level 6, people. 24 minutes in. All right, so he knows exactly where the canal is. I assume beeline exit, and that's it. Like, we're not playing in here. We got
level 6. I'm on slice number 5.
Dang. Oh, please, Ash, you're giving us way too much credit here.
I don't think that's true in this season.
No, not even remotely. Ale getting his canal. Let's see if he greeds the other. He's gonna still open these boxes.
No, don't do it.
No.
All right, just exit. Don't even go for the top floor boxes. Trust me.
He's thinking about it.
You're gonna get 7 wizards, and you're gonna regret it.
Yep. And these Arbones have they have sleep touch, just enough to annoy you for one turn.
Well.
Yep. There goes time.
Time and Blam again. Oh, well, here we are.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing? You don't need anything else that's in here.
Out.
I mean, he does. He needs like a mage stick or something. So I get why he's doing this, but
oh, this is so dangerous again.
Flame sword.
Got 3 boxes after this. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's
really good right now, considering he has no armor on that one white mage. Oh no!
Okay. Doing out these guys again with their sleep touch. Dengwoo wakes up.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, gets away.
All right, he's got 3 more boxes. Oh no.
Oh no, not this battle. Please run.
No. At least the Cockatrice is hit light, but the mummies. Why does everything have sleep touch?
I don't know. And does sleep kind of do the same thing as stun? Like it like messes up your whole head?
It does, yep.
And all that for nothing. Gonna have to exit out, but luckily gets out of there with his canal. So he's gonna be the first out of the inner C here, but Dengwoo not too far behind, as he is not even checking that one room.
Oh. Likely will resisted the Bane Sword. A gray peed, or whatever color it is, green peed, has a lot of MDef, but it's worth a shot at with a Bane Sword, I'd say. Don't do it, Ding. Don't do it, Ding.
Oh, he
Oh,
doesn't. He's not. He's not interested.
it's so dense.
Did he? Did he see that already, or did he just like go
See
checking
it. He
spike
just said,
tails?
nope, I ain't gonna risk the wipe after finding my canal.
Yes.
Which I would have reacted the same way, so I applaud.
All right. So Ale making his way back over to the ship through the river system.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got harm 2. Why am I saying uh-oh for? This is a great fight.
Yeah.
Harm 2, do the job.
Yeah. Cheesinator pointing out in chat that both runners ended up getting that opal, which is, I mean, that's huge. That's huge. Plus the gold bracelets rolled up +3. So what is that? 30 absorb on those things as well. Looks like he is selling everything off so he can get that $40,000 or $54,000 ruby.
Oh, he lost his black belt, but that's okay. This gets our white mages closer to fade levels if we get our airship and tail.
Yep. Dengwoo's got 3 more boxes. Knows he's just going to get money out of them. Gonna exit out and has no issues here in Ice Cave that I saw. So Ale taking a couple wipes there, letting Dang catch up a little bit, still ahead, but Dengwoo I think ahead in the levels right now. It looked like he just hit level 8 on those 2 white mages.
Yeah, Dang's a little bit ahead on a lot of preparation work. He checked more Volcano, got his Bane Sword. He's got a couple more levels. He's got better spell selection on his white mages. He's doing pretty good. The wipes that Ale took going faster through exploration caused Dengwoo to almost even up with Ale eventually because he didn't get one wipe going through Ice Cave.
Yeah, Ale finding out the bad news about the Fire 2 Blizzard Caribs there. Ale was in Crescent, did not bring his other 2 Light Warriors back. Interested to see if he's just going to 2-man this. I'm not sure I would feel comfortable 2-manning this party at these levels without caster.
I can go both ways here.
Mm-hmm.
I probably would end up trying this, but I would hate the run chance. That's the thing I hate about it, is your white mage doesn't run well, your black belt's too low to run well.
Yeah. And not even going to Melman. So yeah, he didn't go to Elfland to bring those 2 up. He really is just, he's gonna 2-man this.
We'll help him get to those black belt early breakpoints faster. He can ditch those iron nunchucks.
Yeah. Trying
Even
to get
at +4, I would ditch him whenever I hit 12, I think, and just start punching for 4 hits.
Chat wondering did Dengwoo, did you notice if Dengwoo picked up the ruby? I know that Ale did.
Did not
Obviously.
double check. I would love to check the tracker, but I'm looking at ledger.
Ale, gonna check these boxes, like the play, of course, still looking for some sort of casting gear. Nothing worth even writing home about there in those 4 boxes.
At least Dengwoo picking up wife, though. I mean, he's not going to have the levels until level 16 to cast it, but he's got it.
Yeah. He probably didn't even know that Fade was unlearnable, so I'm sure he got the bad news there.
All right, Ale's going to show us the ruby check. Oh, no.
Cube. That's again.
Oh, no. That's full access to sky. We have sea. We have waterfall and ordeals. And we already know at the vendor items the ruby. So we're running out of safe locations that could have our progression for floater.
Yeah, and the problem with both of these checks is we don't have any black magic. We have no way to kill Kraken or Tia over on Ale's side. Now, Dengwoo could get a cheeky Bane out and potentially kill both of those guys, but the Bane chance is a little bit lower than the Brack chance. It's closer to what, like 11-12% somewhere in that general area for Bane?
Yeah, I think about 13 is what I heard last, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, where Brack is closer to like 24, 25, but let's see what these beasts... Oh, there it is!
Oh, I love this tile!
Yeah, I love this tile.
It has heal 1.
Yeah, heal 1 opens up. He's not going to be able to kill it. Oh, and it has slow.
Well, okay, that's not terrible if we get a ribbon and come back here. Oh god, that tile you just don't touch. 9 badmen. Nope.
No, not at all.
But man, that fighter grind tile is so good when they cast heal 1 first, and then you get something to resist slow. Whew. Yes, you're not even taking damage hardly that whole time.
Yeah, so what Ale needs right now more than anything is he needs to find some sort of casting gear. Now, fighters have pretty good M-Def, so I don't think that Bane Sword's going to do anything for Dengwoo if he ends up coming across it.
Mm-mm. Yeah, you're not going to have much luck putting Bane on a fighter. I don't know what the odds are, but I know their MDef is pretty darn high.
Yeah, finally getting that Harm 4 here at level 5. Obviously not going to be able to cast it until he gets to the, level
12? Or is
12?
it something like that?
I think it's 11 or 12, one of the two. Gonna make sure he translates his slab while he's here. Smart move is Dengwoo. Again, only minutes behind Ale as he turns in the Titan, doing a lot of the same checks. These two runners, I can't get over how much they are mirroring each other right now with their plays. The only thing different that Ale did, or that Dengwoo did than Ale did, was he went a little bit further into Volcano, and Dengwoo did like kind of an earlier grind. But I mean, a lot of the same plays. These runners know each other really well and are pretty even matched here.
Yeah, I mean, Dang opening up a lot more boxes compared to how Ale's running, but being right up with him on his coattail is pretty impressive.
Yeah. So again, with him probably about to head to ordeals on Ale's side, that Harm too. I mean, it would make a huge difference. It would.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be able to take on mummies. He'd be able to take on zombie Ds.
Yeah, it could be exactly what you need to get those levels to cast Harm 4, and then you got even more selection to take out big undead packs.
Yeah. So I'm sure he's already thinking that. Like, obviously, doesn't need us to tell him, or when he's going back rewatching the race, being like, "Yeah, I should have probably picked up Harm at level 1 and Harm 2 at level 2." But going on into ordeals, our first person in here, Dengwoo, about to get the good news about the fighter.
Zombies. There's some Harm kills right there. Well, they got stun touch though, so probably not.
Yeah.
So here, I was talking with Caleb when I did comms. What is your strategy for pillar maze tackling? Because I like to just go. I like to do it consistent, where like the two splits, I always pick like top first if I can, So I don't like get confused. I don't like to mix it up. Then I just go 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 4 split.
Yep.
Do you do something similar?
I always go to the box that's closest to me. So I think that in the top left room, I always do the bottom pillar because it's the one right next to you.
Hey.
And then in the bottom left room, I do the top pillar.
Dang.
But yeah.
Look at Dang's fine. These zombies look to have about 200 HP, so 2 Harm 2s took 1 out.
Yep.
This might be the grind to get yourself started on the fighters.
Yeah, and we already know the trolls don't have much in the way of HP as well. And like you said, I mean, if he can get to like 21 or so,
I mean,
he could probably start punching some fighters down.
Yeah, I'd say get to level 12. You're casting Harm 4. You got... Ooh, there's the rod out of Ordeals. Very nice. That's not a wasted check dungeon.
Nope. And we're key away from go mode right now.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I can't believe we're already a key away.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have to go back and get the double base, but that's not going to take...
Oh, Mage Stick! Big time pickup out of Ordeal.
Huge!
Yeah. So Mage Stick finally going to get some sort of AoE. And yeah, he's got to take this battle. I mean, Medusas are notoriously low on HP. Oh, and of course, two of them resist it.
Right.
Like, what is this? What is this game?
So Ale finds the grinding gear. So that is going to be huge for if he tries that Zombo pack, he finds it too. He could actually, well, I mean, like I said, they got stun touch though. That's kind of scary, man. I don't know. I wouldn't grind that with
if
just
he had,
one.
If he had the black shirt, he could do something here.
Yeah.
Gets away from...
He didn't check that one off tile in the 4-pack or 4 split room, did he? The blood gold tile?
I think he did. It was Nightmares and Evil Men.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. We got Randomania 2 raiding us with a party of 17. That's what's up.
All right, look what direction Ale's going.
Yeah, he's heading back up there. He's going to see what these fighters have, I think.
I like this. This is a good call. If these fighters rolled super low, they could like be around 150 or even less maybe.
Because all he's seen right now is he is seeing heal and slow. That's 2 free rounds when you're talking about mage stick strats.
If then maybe he doesn't like what he sees and he checks the earth tile and sees the zombies. That could be the key right there.
Yeah. And then gets out of there, maybe gets the harm 3, or I'm sorry, the harm 2 on his white mage, so he can like get the mage stick and the harm 2s coming out, and boom, you got a real grind and a good 2-man grind, at least to get some initial levels.
Oh yeah.
So chat wondering, was this a draft? This was 4 forced, so we did 4 forced, no nuns, and we have a required war mech, so you don't have to get your poggers out there looking for war mech. We're gonna automatically have a war mech, and Ale already level 10.
Yeah, I need to see what Dengwoo is. He's doing some good damage with those chucks. He's level 12. 12 on the black belt, 13 on the white mages, so he's gonna ditch those chucks.
Right. So I like this mage stick on the white mage, gets the ambush here.
All right, so that's 93.
Oh no, Frost! He's got skills. That's no good.
That was a 53, so we were at about 149 damage, I think. I didn't see what that mage stick was, and I don't see if that nunchuck hit or not.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
Ooh, that was 63. Yeah, these fighters are north of 200 HP.
But he took him down.
Yeah, they might be about 250, could be around there. I don't know what those hits were. It could be higher if they hit or not.
He can't take on 2 of them though, especially with Frost being their first skill.
Yeah, that's a little scary. He knows that. That's why he's running.
Yeah.
And now he's going to get nothing but 2 of them.
It's one thing when you can.
Far. You want to grind efficiently? I think not.
I mean, this would be perfect if you were like ready to take these guys out. But the second, of course, he's ready to solo these guys, he'll get only one of them at a time.
Yep.
All right, so we're seeing a lot of the spells. So it looks like he's more spell happy than skill happy. But here comes the Frost, and both of them come out, and that is a wipe on Ale's side. Loses his 1 level that he gained there.
I wonder
Dengwoo already level 4.
I think Dengwoo's probably going to aim to get level 21 before he tries the fighters with his black belt. Oh no, he's going now.
Okay.
He's like level 15, I think, 14.
Well, he's about to get the bad news about the skills because he doesn't know that yet. And he really has.
But the HP pools and the heal 3s he has on 2 white mages should be able to heal through it.
Yeah, but he's slow, though. He's not going to be able to really do any damage here, though, with that fighter. Ooh, glares right after Frost. So yeah, these fighters are no fun. This may not be the grind until you get to like level 21 and you can consistently one-shot him, if you can one-shot him at level 21. That's the problem. Fighters.
He's done. Ale's also going back to town. Don't know if he's going to head back. He's getting in a pro ring, it looks like.
Yeah, Pro Ring's not going to protect against Glare, because I think Glare is time elemental, if I remember correctly.
Correct, you are.
Alright, so yeah, Ale getting out of there too, realizing fighter's not worth this time for the time being. Unfortunately, not going to be able to, do what Dang did and do the zombies.
Yeah, it looks like Ale's going to probably check Waterfall next, if I had to guess. You got Exit, it might as well. And even with Exit, I would say after Waterfall, run down to Mermaids, just see what you find. Maybe the incentive, maybe some ribbon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, this party is one of those, you're going to make non-traditional moves. Like, most of the time, you're going to head towards Kraken's side because you want to kill Kraken and catch your key item along the way. But in this particular seed, yeah, going to Mermaids first would be the play by far. Luckily, the only thing on the sea that's actually, that doesn't resist fire, able to take those down. I'd also be, with that mage stick, be looking maybe for like a cheeky overworld manticore around here.
True. Check for Sarias or something on the hard reset. Sandworms up in the desert.
Yep.
Did you know, I found this out this tournament, that the desert is split into 2 encounter zones up here. The north 3 rows are an encounter zone, and then the south 5 are a different encounter zone, and both can have sandworms.
Yes, I did. I did. Yeah, Dengwoo is checking them both. Ale, gonna go on ahead and try to get some levels off of Astus. I like the play. May as well since you wiped out of where you just were.
I like the sandworm Dengwoo has. I'm not sure if this was hard reset or if he just happened upon it though.
I'm interested. I don't know. Unfortunately, he's not really doing like a whole ton of damage to the sandworm, but it's also not doing a whole ton of damage back to him.
One damage kill from the white mage.
Oh, he's going for it. It looks like he might.
Well, as soon as he hits 21, which if he gets down to one character or maybe two, it shouldn't take a lot of sandworms to do that. Oh, it was hard.
It's off the hard reset, and the hard reset's literally like 3 steps off the.
I wish Dengwoo did ordeals first for that mage stick for this though.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it wouldn't be a lot of damage, but it'd be decent enough damage. I don't know. He's doing 4 hits, 130 damage to that sandworm off that first hit, and the sandworms are just beating his white mages up. So he'll be down to a solo. He'll be down to a solo character here pretty soon. I am actually, man, I'm really shocked that Dengwoo checked that.
Nice crit from that sandworm, 182.
Like Dengwoo really pulling out like some big brain strats there to walk all the way over to that desert to check the tiles because he doesn't have an airship, so he canoed.
Yep.
You know, he docked at the canoe or the river system and walked over here looking for probably.
Definitely a good brainy play. You don't really see that happen ever, as far as not having an airship and coming over here to check this goes.
Yeah, so right now, 2 rounding that one sandworm there with his 2. I mean, I stay here.
I stay here for sure.
Yeah.
I might even just take this to 32. I like that he's utilizing the Bane Sword now.
Yeah, good call there. Ale, I guess checking to see what's inside of here. He's got a mage stick. Maybe wants to find some mummies that he can take down.
This is good to take. I think you could take this to 32 and then finish on the fighters. No problem. I don't know if 21 will do it. If you get 2 fighters that go skill, you're going to get a glare.
Yeah.
But probably be fine. As long as you didn't like stay there for like 10 levels, you go out and save every couple fights.
Yeah, so Ale punching down a mud golem here in Waterfall, still ahead as far as like progression is concerned, but Dengwoo obviously ahead in the level area, and this is just going to make things so much easier for Dengwoo. Like oh man, another thing with sleep touch, and he just loses his black mage.
I also saw the sleep
black belt. I'm sorry.
From one of those. I don't know if the Wiz Mummy or the Mummy cast it. But then there's a mute touch also.
Oof. All right, mage stick doing decent enough damage.
Here's what happens to me every time I do what Dengwoo's doing. I find this juicy overworld grind. I'm like, hey, this is awesome. This isn't a common check. I feel good about this. And then I still have a couple places to go, and then 3 eyes are in Waterfall.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, well, I just lost.
Yeah, Wiz Mummies are rough. They have sleep as their first spell. I missed what their second spell was, but
I saw.
It was poison.
Well, that was skill. Yeah, I don't know.
It was a skill. It was rough, but cannot do these Wiz Mummies.
Dengwoo's hitting poison. Level 20. He's getting there.
All right, Ale banging his head against this waterfall. This is not good.
Oh yeah, waterfall is like, it feels bad when you can't do waterfall and you come up to waterfall. Like, you don't want to canoe away from waterfall and come back.
No.
It's a straight shot through. You can exit out. It feels like it shouldn't be hard or take long. But man, when the mummies are doing what mummies are doing, it can really eat up your time.
Yeah. And I can imagine at this point, Ale's got to be getting kind of tilted. Like, the one enemy that, like, he feels he could probably take down with this party is doing poison damage as the first skill and sleep is the first spell. And it's just annoying him.
Speaking of eating, this stuffed crust pizza is really good still at the 46-minute mark of this race.
Ale wiping out again on those poison whiz mummies, and that's all he's getting in here. Like it's always the worst enemy that you always see in here. If mud golems have something, that's all you're gonna see in here. If nightmares have something, that's all you're gonna see in here.
That is the truth. It happens every time. Something rolls a bad script, you're not going to see the other 5 encounters. You're just going to get that one.
Yep. Gonna try to take down this Gasty here.
I don't know about that.
I kind of agree as well. Big old hit out of that Gasty takes him down.
In the best case scenario, Gasty barely rolls under 300. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, Dang on one-man punch mode here on these sandworms. Loses Ale, so he is down to a solo. And wow, that looked like some pretty good EXP.
That
from,
was 8,700 for 2 sandworms. That is really good. Definitely going to be hitting 32. I don't know if he's going to try, like I said, maybe do the fighters, the 42. I would. I know they're there. And I'm back there, you know?
Is he out of camping gear? I'm not sure what.
Oh, he found the bottom encounter zone.
He's not. Oh, he's looking for T-Rexes maybe at this point? I could see maybe that's what he's thinking.
You know what? He probably was just checking what the second encounter was. Hey, there's a tail.
Yeah.
Waterfall has tail. Check the second encounter because you're high enough level to do something else if it's good and it's not a sandworm. And it's more efficient on your camping gear, so it's not a bad idea. It just didn't work out. But if he knew like what I was talking about, if he goes to the north row of the desert here, he can get another encounter zone and maybe see sandworms on encounter 2 up there.
Yeah, and Ale, you know, it's good for fade for him, but not really good information. You know, not good right now. And it looks like he is doing this overworld inside of Waterfall Mud Golem battle, which is going to be significantly less good.
We're walking
what
out
Dengwoo's doing.
Yep. Oh,
yeah, it's just scary.
I'm full clinch.
Me too.
Oh no. That hurts.
All right, so 2 of them not scary, and it looks like they have like no HP. It looked like it was about 127 is what he did against that mud golem.
And Dengwoo is 26, getting almost at the next breakpoint. Probably about 9 to 10 more worm battles.
Mm-hmm.
Which he has camping gear to do. I think he's got about 15 more camping gears or so.
Yeah.
He's starting to get a little greedy. He reset out of 1 worm a few times, but now he's like, well, I'm going to see 1 worm 7 times in a row. I might as well just take it.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, they're like 125. So if he can get like 2 hits with like decent damage, he can take the mud golem down in 1 hit with the iron nunchuck. So I imagine at this point, Ale's going to take this kind of like what we talked about. I can't imagine he would go much higher than like maybe 21 or 32 with the black belt soloed here, and then move up to like the fighter and try to take them down because he knows how much HP the fighter has.
Yeah, Dengwoo doesn't know the HP of the fighter, but he should be able to punch it one punch anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, so Goats Pirate and chat being like, man, I've never seen grinds quite like this. I mean, that's the problem. You know, when you're running the black belts and you have the B-sides and you can't find anything that you can solo grind, you got to take what you can take. And with this, with the hard reset encounter being literally like what 7 or 8 steps off of it, yeah, I mean, we'll see people doing overworld grinds.
I remember there was one pickup race I did. It was hard reset fight in Waterfall was Gasty, and the second fight was Nachos outside Waterfall off very short steps. So that's what I grinded on.
Yeah.
Just doing hard reset after the second fight and going back into Waterfall.
Yeah, it's definitely good to know, especially in like in a entrance floor shuffle seed. If you find like Bridge of Destiny on like the first floor of a dungeon, it's a perfect place to like do an overworld grind or like a off the hard reset kind of grind.
Yep, keeping all that kind of stuff in track in your mind is what can really speed up some of your grinds and make you stand out more and get a lot faster at getting through your seeds.
Yeah, so right now, really not much to talk about. I mean, obviously, Dengwoo just hit level 30 on that solo black belt. Ale is not 20 yet, he's leaving. He's done. Maybe he feels confident enough to maybe try the fighters. No, he must be out of camping gear or heels, maybe. No, he's got plenty of camping gear. Not sure what's going on here.
I think L's or Deng's also. Yeah, he's down to 2 cabins. I think. Yeah, he's done. No, he's still going.
I guess just buying, getting some supplies for the continuing of the grind.
31. Oh, buddy. Deng is close to hitting 32. It's his last cabin, though. Sarias are on the hard reset in the second encounter zone in the desert.
Interesting. Ale brings his white mage back to life here. Oh, no, he's going into Sea Shrine. He's got things to do. I guess 21's good enough for him.
I do think, I'm not 100% on this, but I think sandworms are just slightly more EXP than Asaria is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Sarias, if I remember correctly, they're not as good as Agamos.
They're not. No, they're a little bit worse.
Yeah, they're like 2/3 an Agama, if I remember correctly.
Dengwoo has to walk and get through whatever encounter he's going to get over here because he's got no more camping gear.
Uh-oh, cremates on those odd eyes. Ale down in Mermaid's doing exactly what we talked about earlier, just to open some boxes and see what he can find down here.
I'm worried about Dengwoo going back to ordeals or not, because we know the rod's there and he's going to have to.
Yeah.
But if he dips down here with Ale and finds Floater, that could delay his Gomo dungeon checks.
Yeah. Well, Dengwoo's done. Looks like he is not going to at least do any more solo grinds. He is bringing all his or at least 2 of his party members back to life.
Oh,
and there's the floater. It is going to be the floater. So
That's
Ale already getting
Ale.
Yeah. Oh, Massa +1. There it is. He is going back to Earth Cave right now, and he is going to kill him some fighters.
Oh, buddy.
That's
the art of exploration with the black belt. If you can delay your grind and not take it as long as possible, and you can still speedily check for stuff like this, pulling out a Maza is going to speed your grind up more than if you did it 15 minutes ago just because you found it right away.
Yeah. Plus having that float, I mean, he's going to be in the air. We know we're in go mode, and the key is going to be in either sky or it could be the bottle or slab turning. But I don't see the bottle on their tracker, so I guess they hadn't found it yet.
No.
So that's kind of what we're looking at right now as far as what's left to do.
Yeah, we got the sky check will probably I don't know. It could lead to anything, but I'm feeling like it'll be the key, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if the thing is that we know right now whatever the key houses is not required to finish the game. If Sky has the key, then obviously they're opening boxes. But if the slab is like straight to the key, like through maybe a couple of fetch quests, then that's go mode and no Sky checks at all. So Ale is making beelining to Earth Cave, which I figured he would do. He's got a Masa he'll probably put on his white mage. He's got the 21 black belt. He's going to make really short work of this 2-man grind against these fighters, and he'll be caught up to Dengwoo in no time.
The only thing that really isn't cool here is the second spell being slow can really hamper this if he gets hit with that slow on characters right now. Ooh, they have high evade.
Fighters always have high evade. That's what I hate about them. I mean, they're okay grind, and it looks like they have over...
That was like 280 damage, and it didn't die. Yeah.
I know he does have the Masa on that white mage, and she's still not doing anything here. It's gonna land on.
Oh, there it goes, 70 damage. So about more than 300, just a little bit more than 300 probably.
Yeah, but he's gonna really need to fight only one fighter right now until he can consistently do damage with that black belt. So this grind's still not really as exciting as we thought it would be, and he's already finding that out right now.
I was about to say, I think with how evasive those are, that Deng's grind was better.
Ale going for those R-Hydras. No, he's not. Okay, good. Because I don't think he saw the nuke in the crack.
I think he's just going to turn in some stuff. Maybe? Yeah.
That's what it looks like. And then knowing Ale, he's probably going to check all those encounter zones in the desert. That's what he's doing right now. So,
Smart man.
yep. Well, wanted to burn off the first encounter to head to Lefane, but I imagine once he gets into the desert area, he will check those 4 encounter zones there and probably find those sandworms. All right, so Dengwoo heading into Sea Shrine. He's not. He's probably. Oh no, he is going mermaid side. I was like, he's already done with his grind. I'm kind of shocked he decided to go mermaid side.
Oh, he's just. I think he's doing. This is how I like to do too. Is just check the first 2 boxes on the floor, even though it's slightly inefficient. Because if you get that box on the right is the key item, and you're going Kraken side first, that could save a lot of time.
Oh, for sure. Ale checking down. Nope, just burning off an encounter before getting up here. Gonna have to do this crystal turn in. Looks like as far as our fetch quests are concerned, what we have the TNT left, it looks like.
That's, yeah, I think just TNT as far as fetches go. So Ankylo's down here.
Yep.
Gonna check over here.
And he's about to find them sandworms in about 2 seconds.
No, he's on south first.
And there we go. Yep. So he'll probably 2-man this until his white mage has some decent levels, and then switch to a solo. And I imagine at this point you're 58 minutes in. I don't think he's stopping at 32. You can't stop at 32 without fast and temper.
It'd be a little hard to. I would go 42.
Yeah.
There is a world where 32 works, but
you need I feel like you need the tempers and the fasts.
Yeah, if you're doing 32, you're going to need a little bit of offensive buffing for that. Power Gauntlet and Defense Sword would be the world in this one that I could see it working in. But they haven't found that Defense Sword. They do have, they got Invises and Ruse and people, so maybe if they come across a Power Bunk, it can be done pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, they would really. I guess with the 2 Invis 2s, they could save on the Defense Sword, right. and do some power bonking while buffing white mages.
By the way, Sea Snakes had Brack, I believe, and it got one of Dengwoo's white mages.
Yeah, they really need a ribbon too, huh?
Ribbon would be amazing, but at least the black belt on Dengwoo's high-ish MDef. So at 31, I think it's at now. So it should feel pretty safe. Obviously not all the way safe, though. Yeah, Dang's losing some time here since we know that the floater came out of Mermaids on Ale's side.
Yeah, and that's going to be good news for Ale, because he'll be able to just go beeline Kraken unless he checks boxes looking for ribbons. But yeah, it looks like he's already soloing. So not too far behind Dang as far as getting his levels is concerned. Dengwoo, like you said, losing time here, and there's some green Ds. Bane Stick ain't doing nothing against these guys.
Yeah, Ale's getting a good amount more EXP than Dengwoo was too. I think Dengwoo was getting about 4,300 per sandworm, and Ale's getting like 5,300 for sandworm.
Yeah, because he did the rod and then did the slab check, gave him the crystal, so that's like 10% extra EXP.
Yeah, so Ale's gonna have a faster grind for sure, just because of the EXP exponential. He's got enough save items too that he doesn't have to be greedy with reset to find 2 sandworms like Dang was having to do at the end of his.
Dang, we're thinking about what he wants to do with these green Ds. I don't like whatever he's thinking about. Just leave him there. You don't want to grind down here. You already know Snakes have Brack.
I mean, he's got a 32 black belt.
It does not matter. Brack will still land easily on a 32 black belt, as Classic Gamer and Chad is pointing out.
I would do it, man. I would take this green D tile to 42. I would do it in this scenario. It's only it's only literally going to be like, what is he, 34? It's going to be like 8 fights.
Yeah, that's true. 8 fights, a bunch of heal pots later, but he's got a 2-man it. He can't solo.
No, it'd be a little foolhardy to try to solo it, although that'd be super nice EXP.
Yeah.
And Kraken 2 will die in 1 or 2 hits.
for sure.
42, so it's not like Kraken's the scary thing. It's just getting to Kraken and not having too many failed runs on like 7 lobsters or something.
Yeah, I mean that could still happen. You get the 42, you get onto Kraken's floor, you hit a bunch of those big old lobster packs, and they're ambushy, and who knows what'll happen. But yeah, I mean he's gonna take it. He's gonna 2-man this, get himself up to level 42, which is a good call. I was still kind of concerned about Kraken even at level 32. You know, we've got 100 to 150% HP bosses, and if Kraken decided to roll on the 200 end of the scaling for stats, I mean that could make Kraken kind of ugly.
I mean, it's also a matter of what touch attack.
No!
Oh god.
Toxic coming out. Luckily, he has the pro rings. Will protect against it, but that's a.
Yeah, that one's not. That you don't like to see that, because I don't know if Dengwoo still has his pro ring equipped on his black belt or not. He probably should.
I'm assuming
the
he has
bracelets
to.
and the pro rings rolling up should put the absorb pretty high. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
Gets away. Man, ghosts are so scary.
I hate ghosts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that, and if he had taken it 2 more times, like that was the only maybe 3 steps off of that tile. I mean, he could have easily gotten an off-tile encounter there and not maybe potentially healed up, and those ghosts would have wrecked him. I mean, them having toxic was actually a good news.
If there were straight punches, he would have wiped. Oh, well, he got the ambush on him this time, so.
So Dengwoo, just a little over hour 3 minutes, looking to light up his first orb here. As Ale is gonna, he's taking these sandworms as far as he can go.
Something about a Gur shark by itself that I don't like.
Oh, there's those 7 lobsters you mentioned.
And they got the brack. Oh, and the stone poison. They're coming at you with all the bracking.
How is he dodging so much of that? Oh my gosh, look at him. He is sweating.
Dude, Topher's gonna be so bad for the water.
Yeah,
Cracked Nagas.
Yeah, cracked Nagas. What do we see? Nuke, R hydrants. These guys have bracken.
Stone poison. Did the sea
poison coming out again? It lands. No! No!
Oh no! All the gasties he ate.
Yeah, unfortunately, those gasties, like you said, he ate them all and then gets bracked out of existence here. Commentator cursed from about a minute ago. I mentioned it. I knew the bracks could potentially happen. It's horrible, but at least Dang gets the information, knows that what he needs is not on Kraken's side, so he is heading to Mermaids to get his floater. And whew.
Why is there a shark in the sea shrine? Why is there literally a shark in the sea shrine?
I don't know. I mean, it's in the water, so I guess that means something. But yeah, it's like, and why are lobsters so scary? I've seen plenty of lobsters. They're not that scary in person.
Lobsters.
No. All right, so
ever heard of that restaurant called Red Lobster though?
I heard they have good biscuits. I'm not sure what the rest of their food's like.
Something about Cheddar Bay.
Yeah, and Dengwoo's going to clear TFC floors. He lost his mind. You go straight to Mermaids. Check that, then clear this floor.
Maybe. I kind of do this too. I'll check this room, and then I'll wrap back around to the mermaid door. Because this room's kind of just obnoxious to check. No, he's going to check all these down here, though.
Yeah, getting all that extra money that he totally needs after...
There's not really a clean route to a check for that box without double dipping some steps. You know? Kind of annoying.
Oof. And talking about who rolled the seed, who rolled this thing?
Probably Danny.
That would be my assumption as well. They asked for it, though. I was like, hey, who do you guys want to roll the seed? Because me, Dark Moon, we were all in there. They asked for it.
All right, well, Dengwoo's at least going to be on the right track to find his floater, and now maybe the Mazza if he continues on. Nope. He's goodbye, Mazza.
No, it's the Mazza.
One box check away, probably.
Not even going to go towards Kraken's side. Interesting he's going to leave here. With the 32 black belt, I would at least attempt to punch Kraken down and Bane Sword with the White Mage, maybe?
I wouldn't. I mean, you just wiped again. You just wiped trying to get there. You know.
I guess you got a point too. Yeah, you got those lobsters with the brack, and yeah, it's bad.
I mean, maybe I would because I just feel like that was just bad enough luck that it shouldn't have happened, and I would try again. But it's a smart play to do what he's doing. He's probably gonna come back after he gets 42.
Yeah. So, and he's going to go on ahead and make the ill-fated attempt at fighters, it looks like, potentially.
Maybe, or maybe just does Sky and just kind of sees what happens as he does it.
All right, so Ale getting the TNT. I forgot the crystal was one of the things we hadn't seen yet. So this quest, Ale heading back here. Oh, bringing everybody back to life. Yeah, of course.
I do want Dengwoo to do the fighters because he should be high enough with the 8 punches on his black belt to just be able to handle those fighters.
Yeah. Yeah, so Dengwoo, of course, gets his floater 2 minutes after Ale.
Does he remember he has the crown kill to do still?
Nope. And yeah, I mean, the main thing out of this, right? He's got the floater out of sea. Do you think he's gonna dive Sky first before going to Ordeals to get the rod? Because he still hasn't done that yet.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. If he found a floater, if he would like just ride off Ordeal since he was kind of there and then walked away from it.
Yeah, so let's see what Dengwoo does against these fighters now that he's over level 32.
Oh my gosh.
Aid was not able to one-shot it. I didn't but and hopefully Slow did not land on his black belt there. Oh, yeah, it didn't. So
nope. Well, those fighters will give 6,000 a kill if he can get down to just his black belt.
Yeah, Darkman's seeing the stream better than us. Apparently, it was 1 hit, 26 damage. So he needs crits in order to hit this fighter, and that was only 3 hits. Oh, there we go, 3 hits. Man.
It'll take a while for these white mages to die unless these frosts start rolling up a little bit. Ooh, ambushed by the fighters. That's not good, because now that slow's going to come out right now.
Yep. Didn't see if it landed. We'll find out with his punches. Yep, no, it didn't land. Power Bonk comes out of the big, long slab fetch quest, so that lets us know right then and there that the key is, in fact, in Sky Palace, and that the key will lead to the white shirt.
Yep. Oh,
so
Slow. Yep. Oh man, Slow did hit the black belt and he was forced to run away.
Yeah, so Ale going on ahead and hitting up Earth Cave. He's in the area, may as well go kill Lich. I'm interested to see if he'll open any boxes. I mean, he's got the 42 black belt, but I'd still like ribbons. At least 1 ribbon. Because we haven't seen Wall yet.
Well, it looks like Dengwoo's flying towards Ordeals.
Nope, he's doing sandworms again.
Yeah, it could just be sandworms, actually. It could not even be Ordeals. No, it's sandworms. Kind of surprised he hasn't checked Ordeals first.
Well, he might head over that way now.
In there. Oh, the Agamas and our giants in there.
All right, so gonna not really lose time because obviously he needs the key to be, it's a go mode item and we know it's in Sky, so it's going to be helpful for Dengwoo. But, then he'll do the key turn in, lock Canary to get the white shirt, and then he's still going to have to go back to Ordeals at some point. So right now, hour 10 in,
he's using the RN kilos to kill off his white mages.
Nice move there. Could potentially lead to a wipe.
Oh, you got it. Nice. Much faster than waiting for a sandworm to hit your 2 white mages under 300 HP.
Big old Aegis Shield pickup over on Ale side here.
Yeah, too bad we can't wield that Aegis Shield. Because that would be really nice for those Brack and the Stone Poison Sea Shrine enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree with Chad here. Expert job killing off those white mages. That's another kind of one of those big brain things you don't really think about, how you're going to dan off your characters. And that damage tiles can be a good way to go about it as well. And it ended up working out great. Dengwoo knocking those other 2 mages down in 1 battle.
Alright, Ale never picked up Lamp, so we're going to see how this fight with Lich goes. It's not going to be too good, probably.
No, I don't think so. I mean, if Lich opens up with Dark and it lands on that 42 black belt, which I mean,
there's three
not,
instances of ink out there. That's pretty scary not to have lamp.
no, well, the ink's on the Fiend refights, so
Doesn't
we'll
Crackle
see.
1 have ink?
Does he? Hey, you might be right.
Hey, look! It's
Oh my
ink!
God, ink, and it comes out
Yeah,
and does not
two
land on him.
characters! Oh, he got the lucky hit.
Yeah, whew. Gets out of there, lights up his first orb at the 1 hour 12-minute mark. I can't believe you called it there, and it looks like he's going to go on ahead and light up his second orb here in about 2 seconds.
All this pizza, man, just kind of gets me that ESP, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. Here comes the life. He's not going to be able to get Fade until he does class change, but can't imagine he needs Fade at this point. You know, like everything's runnable, so it's not like you need to fade down to unrunnable encounters.
I would like Fade for lobsters. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, I keep I mean, I shouldn't be forgetting about those lobsters because they are scary for sure. He does not know. Ale knows nothing of the scary lobsters.
He doesn't, yeah. Well, he doesn't know about the new car hydras either.
No. He's going to find out the hard way, huh? So, Ale just beelining towards Carrie. Probably not going to open up any boxes, so he's going to miss out on... he's going to miss out on the Bane Sword, which he probably doesn't need, but still, he's going to miss it.
Ooh, nice little red bee.
No, Moneymarks in chat letting us know about the big old battle between Ale and Dengwoo. Like I said, cake and break exploding here tonight as two good friends take on each other. Spring tournament, last match of their pod. Who's in your pod, Thunder? You got some scary people in your pod, don't you?
Yeah, I had, let's see, Arson Horse was my first opponent. Asher, 1611.
Yep, and our tracker tonight, right?
And then the one that's giving me the most night sweats, Danny 3883, coming up soon.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely be terrified of that battle for sure. But I mean, my pods are already over, man. We completed our stuff.
It's just a potty, dude.
Yeah. So Aelmarkin making short work of two orbs here. We don't have the fire orb lit yet on our tracker, but it will be lit here soon. Dengwoo still has yet to light up an orb, trying to grind these sandworms so he can get up to level 42. So Ale catching up. Man, this has been like crazy. Like at first I was like Dengwoo's ahead. Now Ale's ahead.
I think, let's see, Dengwoo has his grind almost at 42, right? What's he at now? 41.
41,
nice.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much done. He will hit 42 if he just goes now, but I respect the decision to get 42 before going to fight Fiends. This makes those fights a little faster.
Yeah. So yeah, Ale not interested in taking any battles here. Gonna have to obviously full clear until he finds the key. We know there will be no fetch quest to the key. It is going to be straight up the key out of here, because we've seen everything else. Dang does not know anything yet, because he still has to do the... Oh no, we still have the bottle out there, don't we?
Yeah, and what worries me is he hasn't gone back.
Oh!
Nice. There's a ribbon in the left side and greater than room.
Yep, and that's good. That's the answer to all of the brack and poison damaged lobsters right there. That white mage is going to be able to resist the brack and be able to soft whoever gets hit by it. So that's going to make that battle a lot less scary.
Oh yeah. I mean, 7 instances of brack hitting a ribbon is still scary because of, 3 of 256 isn't 3 of 256 forever.
Yeah. So Ale just keeps on moving here. Interested to see if we'll find any more ribbons up here. Sky providing. Or Sky could potentially provide. Punches that one. Just smacks that poor Gurmedusa.
We forgot about our fetch crystal. Hey, there's the bottle in Sky.
Yep. So there we go. Do you check any more boxes? Probably not, huh?
Not after
Okay.
finding a ribbon. I feel good now. Oh my god, another ribbon!
What? The insanity is real here as he gets 2 ribbons on his 2 life casters. That feels pretty good.
Absolutely. And matter of fact, it feels so good, I would take one off one of my life casters and put it on my black belt. Because I don't trust 42 MDiff.
Well, we'll see as it goes. I mean, he still has the Masa. So, and he has a power bonk. So he's, you know, if he needs to white samurai, he can.
Oh, no!
Oh, all right.
No!
Nuke
What's
coming out.
happening?
It's happening.
No!
Did you see those nuke rolls? They were ridiculous.
Oh, it was low on the top black belt as you would expect, but man, the rest of the party got the hit with the 300 plus. Oof.
Yeah, nuke on the R hydrants. No
Oh,
bueno
this
there.
could be worse. They could come up a few times here.
Yeah. And we don't have a black shirt to deal with those things in one to 2 rounds, but he's not going to last.
Here's those annoying fighters.
Yeah. With slow and frost and heal, just obnoxious.
What's the second skill? Oh, glare. Oh, glare. Oh, God.
Oh, glare. And that's time elemental. He has no way to protect himself from that except for the ribbon, of course.
All right.
Which, did he move his stuff around?
Nope. All right. One is fine. Or Dengwoo just gets his bottle and a ribbon.
Yeah. Did he check Sky 2? Or, sorry, Mirage 2 to get that?
He did not, because he doesn't have a ribbon from less than greater than.
Uh-oh, here we go. Solo.
Forced
Whatever.
Warbeck. Ooh. Lucky that ink didn't land.
Yeah, that ink would have been spelled devastation.
Ooh. Already 1,000 damage. Should be just one more punch. 2 hits, 532. Finishes Warbeck. 2 rounds. 47 black belt.
Okie dokie. There we go there.
Only 3 more levels until he stops wasting time with the level up screen.
All right, so Power Bonk coming out. Fire 2 out of Tiamat. That could have been bad if it rolled up.
14,
But a big old
40. There's level 48! Do you take 2 sandworm fights here? Just because.
Just go to 50. All right. So Ale knows the bottle's going to turn into the key. So he's going to go on ahead and turn that in so he can be in final go mode.
Wall!
Oh, Wall doesn't really need it with the 2 ribbons, but hey, it's there. Yeah.
I was hoping you'd buy at least about 30 to 50 houses, but just
that's what I do at this point. Right before Topher, you got to have 30 houses in your inventory.
You got to repopulate the past.
Yeah, Dengwoo seeing none of that R hydrant nonsense. Already on Warmech here, about to light up his first orb if he can get through Warmech. And Viz 2 coming out. Greg up in the slot just to be the sacrificial lamb. There's the key for Ale, puts him in go mode at the 1 hour 20 minute mark, which, you know, as bad as Magic was and what these guys had to do to get to where they are now, their time's pretty good.
Yeah, I've ran seeds where you had a normal party, and it was about this time going into Topher. So yeah, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, his black belt not doing near the damage that Ale did, but he obviously doesn't have the power bonk like Ale did too. But luckily takes him down, able to life up everybody, got the cure 4, we're good to go.
Now I don't know how high Ale's 2 white mages are. I know he left 1 down for a while. Dengwoo has 26 and 18, so he's got 2 that can cast life. I don't know if Ale has 2 that can cast life.
Asher in chat wondering where the loot is. That's the crown turning. It was basically French vanilla royalty because the king gave us his crown, which turned into the loot.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Dengwoo has still not gone back to do that yet.
Yeah.
Makes me nervous that he forgot.
Potentially. I hope he doesn't get loot blocked. There's nothing more embarrassing when you've been in the community for over 2 years and you run into the loot plate.
Oh!
So,
a Naga!
Oh no, we know it has, what is it, dealing crack, is that right?
Yep.
Luckily gets away. Get some levels. Level 12 there on that other black belt. He's got 4 hits now.
I mean, he's got a level 48 black belt. He's pretty much ribboned.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's, what? Like 100, 192 MDef, I think, and that's pretty good. Dengwoo, and still not go mode because he has not gone to Ordeals yet, which we know has the rod, and he needs to turn in the crown so he can get his double base.
Oh, he gets the first strike on Lobster, so he's not going to see the bad news, but like we were saying, he's got 2 ribbons, so the bad news is barely bad news at this point.
Yeah.
It's the R-Hydras with Nuke that are the bad news, but he's past all that now.
Yeah, getting the ambush again on the Lobster. So again, not going to see this. So this is like he got the bad news from the Nuke on the R hydrants. Ooh, 10 hits forward, 59. That was not great from that 48 black belt.
Dengwoo is going for his second orb, the fastest of all the orbs. You know what's really sad is Dengwoo was steps before Kraken earlier in the seed. This could have been a very close 1 orb difference finish here right now.
Yeah.
However, because of his wipe to the Brack and Stone Poison Lobsters right before Kraken won, he's got to go right back into Sea Shrine and redive that area. So he's 2 orbs back now after doing carry.
Yeah, and Ale completely in go mode, has all 4 orbs lit at the 1 hour 23 minute mark, is going to head into Topher, going to pick up the white shirt, knows that this is the white shirt. Never hurts to have a little bit of extra evade, so I do not hate this play.
Yeah, and it feels more useful on a character like a sub 21 black belt. It's like better than him waiting his first turn.
Yeah.
And being the meat shield, at least maybe he can help get an invis cast out for everybody.
Yeah, we got another pro cape there, so that's just a tiny bit more absorb on one of those white mages. And blink and you miss it, and Dengwoo takes down Carry. He's got his second orb lit. As Ale finishes clearing this out, maybe just hoping for defense sword.
Oh my gosh!
I would not have even checked those boxes after getting the white shirt.
No, me neither. That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's going to be huge. Get your defense sword on that black belt. You've got basically 3 casts of Invis 2 with the white shirt and the 2 Invis 2s on your white mages. And yeah, I mean, you're already max evade after 1 round of combat. Dengwoo also getting the defense sword right now, not too far behind Ale as far as getting that keylock check is concerned. But we do know that Ordeals houses our rod, which will put Dengwoo in go mode, but he has he has 1 more check he needs to do, which is the slab turn in, which he's doing right now. Or no, he's not doing. No, he has done. He's done the slab. Gonna do the TNT, which we know leads to the power bonk.
Oh, I forgot that Deng hasn't done Ordeals yet?
Yeah. Remember, he went over there, ran out of camping gear, and then never went into Ordeals to complete it after he did his grind.
Right. Oh boy, so we got 2 orbs and a dungeon that Dengwoo has to do. Ale's gonna have a lot of grace period here. He could probably wipe twice and still be okay.
Yep. But I don't know, where do you feel in this seed? You're an hour 25 in. You had a pretty tough start with this party, but hour 25 with this party is pretty good. Do you still feel behind? Or do you feel pretty good?
If I'm Ale, I kind of do, because Ale had a couple wipes in Ice Cave.
Yep.
So I bet since then onwards, he's been feeling a bit rushed and behind.
Yeah, and he probably didn't feel great about his grind either, doing those mud golems and then hitting up.
Oh, right, and the waterfall wipes. Yeah, I bet Ale feels pretty far behind. From just his perspective, even though he's pretty well ahead.
Yeah. So Dengwoo finally making his way over to Ordeals here. Gonna get his rod, put himself in go mode. He's probably kicking himself, and blink and you miss it, and Ale just it turns Lich 2 into dust. I mean, that was like 16 hits for 1,600 damage. Talk about overkill.
So those are some juicy Agmas.
Yeah. Good thing our hydrants are not on this floor.
Which I think they should be.
All right, Ale pull and carry. Yeah, completely disrespect her. Just punch her 1 time. 10 hits, 1691. That'll do it.
To me, it makes no sense that the R Hydras are in Sky.
Yeah. Nothing makes sense. Like, Sky recycles so many more enemies. It's like, why?
Mud
Why do
golems
you guys have
too are kinda
Cerberus?
weird. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. We know Crack is here. We know Water's hit hard.
I say uh-oh, but again, we got pretty much three
Oh!
ribbons.
With
Ooh,
Sags with Thunder!
there I am.
There you are! Luckily, the 2 ribbons will be fine, but
Well, yeah, okay. If we didn't get away and more thunders came out, that could have been bad for our white mages.
yeah, that's a scary seafloor. When you're talking about lobsters with bracken poison, you've got Thunder, Wizzahags, Crack dealing freaking Nagas.
Yeah, if
I'm
we didn't
gonna.
come across 2 ribbons in the seed, yeah, this seafloor would have been almost impossible to keep your party alive on. Minus your level black belt.
Yeah, Tiny Kraken, as chat points out, and Ale getting to level 49. I'm surprised he didn't just try to go to level 50 on that Iron Golem. Getting those invis out. Sorry.
Yeah, tier 2 meat shield doing a little bit of help with the invis situation, and then punch down. 1 punch maybe? Oh, 5 hit 610. High absorb on this Tia, a bit of evade too. 389 with a couple crits. Should be about 1 more turn, unless Tia rolls.
There you are again.
3 hits 555, finishes Tia 2, and as long as Ale has no problems getting through this floor, we'll be seeing Chaos shortly.
Yep, so, you know, seeing Chaos at just under an hour 30 with all of that's happened, I again, pretty awesome. So let's do it. Let's call this thing.
All right, well, it looks like we're just gonna ruse up with 1 white mage in the top slot, put invis 2 out, ruse 1 white mage on the bottom, or did we invis 2? Invis 2, so we're just gonna try to get Evade up on the black belt without having to sacrifice him doing too much. We got 4 charges already. 1 more invis 2 should make the black belt virtually unkillable, unless a very unfortunate order of skills come out in the spells. Quad X goes out, we have purring, so that's not gonna bother us. I didn't see the damage. I saw 10 hits, so we don't have an evade problem. Oh, 10 hits, 1100 on that one. We're going to take Chaos out real shortly, probably this next round here. Big punch. We got, 10 hits, 1343. Chaos goes down. Ale has won the race.
Yeah, big
and what is it? Official time for Ale. Let me check again. 1:29:09.
Nice.
GG.
Yeah, official race town GG time. 1:29:09. We'll get Ale in here in just a second. All he's got to do is just pull himself into a room, and then we'll pull him into the room to talk to us about his run. I'm sure he's already in chat, probably watching the rest of his race here, like most people do on the old whatever it's called, the stream delay. And Blake, did you miss it? And Ale,
hey buddy,
how you doing?
How you doing, Greg? How you doing, Thunder?
Doing pretty awesome.
GG's to you, sir.
Glad that's behind me. That seed was had me shaking my head at one point.
Yeah, so tell us all about the ice cave, huh?
And then tell me about Waterfall.
Of course, you're gonna ask about Waterfall. Oh man. So Ice Cave, I just kept diving it and thinking, okay, I'll get a little further each time. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just check the 6-pack. I found the canal. It's great. I'll check the 6-pack because there's always something good back here. And then the crackwater said, "Oh, hello to you, sir."
Yeah, it was the Nagas.
Oh, was it the Nagas? I couldn't tell if it was the Nagas or the waters.
We were keeping track of it because the Nagas had water, and then what you didn't see was lobsters had brack and poison stone.
Ew,
in the
gross.
sea shrine, and they got Dengwoo right before Kraken won one time.
Oh no.
The ghosts also had stone poison. Oh no, they had toxic. Sorry, toxic.
Yeah, I saw that in my second sea shrine dive.
And I could be wrong. I might be mixing up what I saw, but I think the sea snakes cast brack also. But that might have been lobsters with the sea snakes. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
like everything had something fun this seed.
Yeah, I definitely saw poison, like actual damage poison as well out of one of those monsters. So Sea Shrine was like ugly.
Yeah, you also saw the nuke Arhydras late. Dengwoo saw those as soon as he checked that tile in Volcano.
So I think I got a first turn run on them, and I was sitting there thinking, man, if I find a black shirt,
That's what we were talking about
Let's
after
go.
you did it, because you ran away. We're like, man, that'd be a great tile with the black shirt. Then Dengwoo, like not even 2 minutes later, steps on it and sees Nuke. We're like, that would not be a great tile for black shirt.
Yeah, I was really surprised when that caught me in the sky. I was like, oh, Arhydrus, okay, neat, whatever. Nuke, I was like, oh. Well then, this is awkward.
and those nukes rolled so high.
Yeah, on your
think a single one did like under
your black belt
360.
took the hit as you would expect, and then it's just like 350, 330, 360.
So Dengwoo in Earth Cave, gonna try to light up his fourth orb before heading into Topher here. So yeah, Ale, one question for you, man. Harm level 1, Harm 2 level 3.
We don't buy those spells.
I was gonna say, did those cross your mind at all while you were like diving Ice Cave with like a level 5 party?
At one point it did, but on the other hand, it's like, in my experience, every time I've bought like Harm or Harm 2, and sometimes even Harm 3, it doesn't roll high enough to kill all the undead nonsense that's in Ice Cave.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't put a lot of stock in it. I'd rather just hit the run button and hope for the best, kind of cross my fingers.
Yeah, we were talking about it, man. We were like, that Harm and then the Mage Stick, we were like, that would really do well against mummies if he ends up running into those in Waterfall. And sure enough, those whiz mummies had to have sleep and poison damage. And I was like, oof, I bet Ale is like just freaking out right now. I know I would be.
I mean, it felt really bad. I kept watching the timer because, I don't know, in the back of my head, it's like, you know, we all have our jokes about Dang, and, you know, us four being in Team Cake and Break, you know, we've kind of gotten some good camaraderie going, and I like to give Dang crap just because it's what we do, but he's a really fantastic runner. So like, I'm sitting there watching the clock thinking, I wonder what he's not seeing that I have seen, and vice versa. And it's like the 45-minute mark. I think I'm still like level 6. I'm just like, oh my god, this is gonna end poorly. Like, he's gonna like got done in like in 20 minutes and be like, I didn't see anything. Like, what's going on? And it just, I just got in my head and I was just like, I gotta do something here. And then Waterfall,
Dang did find the same sandworm grime you did. He actually found it a lot earlier. When he took the ship down to Ordeals, instead of stepping Ordeals, he walked all the way over to that patch of grass you land airship at normally and checked the hard reset and found him, and took him to like 31 before he ran out of camping gear. And then he went off and tried to do other things and wiped in Sea Shrine. And
And
he never got the loot.
Oof. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Folks, you're about to see a very special happening.
Yeah.
This happens every once in a while to even the most veteran of runners.
Yep. Talk about my dab run. Here we go.
Oh, first
we're gonna get validation first.
Delay the inevitable.
Dang plate.
And yeah, Dang forgot that the crown actually still had to be killed. Or an asset had to be killed for the loot.
And that's it, yeah. I saw that coming a million miles away.
Oh no. That is a forfeit from Dengwoo.
I am not shocked by that. I'm interested to see if he's even gonna. No, he is gonna
there
talk
he
to him.
is.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. So crowd turn, huh?
Did you happen to be in the stream and hear us talking about where the loot was?
I knew where the loot was.
Okay.
No, as soon as I ran into it, I said, "Oh yeah, I forgot." I mean, I was already tilted. And it's whatever. Like, literally, I don't even know what the seed was. Okay, I give up. All right, whatever. Hey, I'll take your win. Whatever. Okay, whatever. The seed. I knew I was in trouble.
You did do things, and some things were faster done. You know, you opened up more boxes. You both went to Volcano. You saw the nuke hydras first. He didn't see those until Sky, but that didn't really slow you too much. You went deeper, found the Bane sword on the Agma floor, whereas Ale just kind of exited out after Armory. And you only, because he struggled in Ice Cave about a lot, and you just went through in one turn, one trip. You exited both finished water or Ice Cave like 1 minute apart, and we're very close, like the rest of the seed, up until you started grinding sandworms outside of Ordeals, and he was doing like waterfall, wiping in there a lot, and doing other stuff.
I mean, I don't know where he took off, considering I was grinding sandworms, but you know what? It is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
it didn't help the fact that I lost another mini grind on the gas dragons to Brack and the lobsters that were quite present and frequent in Sea Shrine. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that sea shrine was pretty nasty. It had what was like ghosts were using toxic. You had the Brack and poison stone, and you had the crack nagas. It was gross.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, like, you were doing great because you had done the grind. The thing that, like, one of the things that put you behind was obviously not going to Ordeals while you were there, because I think you must have run out of camping gear and you wanted to bring your people back to life. And Ale also did mermaids first, so he had gotten the floater out, and so he didn't even try to do the rest of the sea shrine. And then after getting the floater, Ale had tried the fighters again, realized they had too much evade, too much HP, and they had that stupid slow and frost and all that nonsense. So he dipped out of there and then was able to finally get the sandworms going and took it to 42.
He had a lot more key item progression built up too, so he was getting like 1,000 to 100 more XP per worm than you were, so it was just exponentially faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting the sweet 5% from the loot. It was pretty awesome.
I mean, that's true.
Well, and the slab and the crystal. I mean, that was big time. Big time.
Yeah,
So,
also, I guess I want to point out, I don't think it would have made a big difference for you, Dengwoo, but the box right above the floater ended up being a Masamune +1, and Ale got it, you did not.
I mean, that would have made his opening grind a lot faster, that's for sure.
Yep, that did get the black belt going faster. But for
Yeah,
you, you were already 31, so I don't think it would have made a difference for you at that point.
Yeah, I have
No,
to say
but
oh, sorry.
I was gonna say it would have helped though the initial grind because I had to 2-3 turn the sandworms to start.
Yeah, that's probably another big time gain minus just on top of the fact that he was getting more per worm. It was just faster getting by itself, killing in one turn.
Yeah, I was running. I had like 30 saves and it still wasn't enough because I kept getting like one sandworm. I'm like, come on, please.
I saw you kept resetting, hoping to see 2, but you just kept seeing 1 over and over and over again, so you just take it.
And it got so close, and I'm like, all right, whatever, we'll go with 31. And then, I found the gas dragons. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I forgot that I had to do ordeals, which of course I had to have the rod. Then I did the little circle, whatever the heck it was, where I went to the same teleporter like 4 times. Oh my god.
I mean, we both kind of knew we were in for it when the forced seed gives you double black belt, double white mage.
Yeah, oh yeah, what was the blessing on both of those? I assumed, we never saw them, so I assumed what they were. I think it was probably like 30 HP on the white mage and maybe some agility on the black belt.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was, I think, 10 agi on the black belt and 30 HP on the white mage.
That is crazy, Thunder.
Hey, when you know the game, you know the game.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were talking about it, and Thunder was like, the white mage has a little bit more HP than the black belt, so I think that she must have like the +30, and then we could just tell you were getting a few more ambushes, and like you weren't taking hits quite as much. So, but yeah, overall that was great. I mean, I felt like both of you guys did a phenomenal job with that particular run, especially with Fade being completely locked out. Pre-promotion, which I'm sure
wasn't
felt
that
good.
fun to see? Level 6 Fade in the promotion slot only.
Yeah, I think I got there. I saw that. I'm like, of course it would be there. Like, of course.
Yeah, that was fun. That was good times. Yeah.
Yeah.
The old hangout with Astos going, oh, he's got the double bass. All right, I'll come back. Yeah, okay. I mean, by then, you know, Ale had already got done, and I'm just like, whatever at that point.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys putting on an amazing run here for Randomania. Obviously, I want to thank Randomania for having us, Dark Moon for being the streamer, Danny for doing the tracking, along with a new tracker, John J. Ring.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Yes, that's right. So go on ahead and join the Discord. You see all the commands happening there in chat. So do the thing. You guys are both 2-1, along with your podmate Sonny Wrath, right? Sonny Wrath took on Tetran yet, or no?
No, I think their match is next week, if I remember correctly.
So Tetron looking for his first win. Sonny Wrath trying to avoid the 0-1 and going into, or sorry, the 1-2 and going into the play-in race.
Yep.
So,
And I just
he's
want to
currently 1-1.
I also just want to add a special thank you to Papa John's for sponsoring the stream with their stuffed crust tonight. One topping, $12. Get it? It's worth it.
So let's go on ahead and go to Ale, our winner here. Any final thoughts about the seed you want to go over?
I mean, just doubling off what you were saying, Greg. Thanks to, well, first off, you and Thunder for doing our comms. You know, we I think we initially had that thought immediately when the brackets or the pods were revealed a couple weeks back. We're like, all right, well, it's Ale and Dang. Well, we know who we want to have calm one of our matches. So I was glad you guys were able to make it work, because I know you guys' schedule has been a little bit crazy as of late. But past that, no, I mean, I just want to thank everybody so far for participating in the spring tourney, for all our viewers and all our crew and everyone helping make it happen. Hope everyone's having a good time. And yeah, I'm hoping that brackets will be fun. I can't wait for Dang to get his revenge there.
Yeah, right. Dengwoo, final thoughts. I know it was a tilter.
Come hang out. Lots of fun. The Ducklings are really fast because our coaches are really good. Beyond that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. L's a beast. I knew what I was getting into. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the party comp, I knew he had the advantage of this one, and yeah, he crushed me. So GG to you, L. I can't wait to watch this back and listen to the Griggly Clawed comms. And you, the fans out there, thank you for supporting us and hanging out with us.
Yeah. Thunder, you got anything?
No, I already
Besides
think
Papa
Papa
John's?
John's, we're good.
Apparently Earthclaw's all about that Little Caesars action. So on behalf of course, our two runners, Dengwoo and Ale, our two trackers, John and Danny, Thunder, my co-com, Dark Moon, our restreamer, and of course all those at Randomania 1, and all those that were watching us here on Randomania 1 from the Final Fantasy Randomizer Discord. Join Final Fantasy Randomizer, go to the website, click on the link that has the Discord so you can hang out with us, learn all the tricks and trades of Final Fantasy Randomizer, and we will see you guys around. Have a wonderful evening.